Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with the fourth and last part of the painting tutorial of Roboute Gulliman, the Primarch of the Ultramarines. And in that case we are going to paint the sword, and this is going to be just the last part to finalize the work. So first I will apply the base colors, and I will start applying Retributor Armor on the handle of the weapon. Okay. We are going to, of course, do the flaming blade, this here, and then I will do red and gold for the handle of the weapon. So I'm going to apply Retributor Armor on all the handle, and I come back once this is done. So once Retributor Armor have been applied, next I'm going to apply Dorn Yellow on the blade, and I will cover also these things that are like the energy dispenser of the power weapon, because we are going to paint everything as flaming. So I'm going to use 2 layers. You will I primed the full miniature when I was priming, and the sword was attached to the miniature when I primed, but it went very light here. So I will apply 2 layers, and this color will work almost like a prime as well. It's a very light yellow, as you can see. So I apply this Dorn Yellow, and I come back once this is done. So as you can see, I applied Dorn Yellow, and now we have a good base coat. I have been preparing here all the colors that I'm using for fire, so you will see all of them. So Dorn Yellow is the one that I use as the base color here. We are going to use now Yriel Yellow, and I will also use Gitz Yellow. So these 2 colors will come. We are going to have Fire Dragon Bright, so I'm using all the oranges and reds. Tallest layer orange. We have Wild Rider Red, Evil Sunz Scarlett, and finally Khorne Red. So these are all the colors that I'm going to use. Dorn Yellow I will not use now. Now I will start using Gitz Yellow. And what we are going to do is almost cover all what we did before, except the parts that we want to keep like the most brighter parts. So I'm going to start from here. Okay, and the reason why I did Dorn Yellow is because it's covering better and it's giving a better base for painting. If I have to give a nice base with Gitz Yellow, it will require a lot of effort and a lot of layers, so it's faster to do it with Dorn Yellow, although Dorn Yellow is going to be almost 100% covered. So I'm going to apply this. Okay, we are going to do, I don't go too much on the tips are going to be covered by several layers of oranges, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to do here. We are going to do this side of the blade, right? And as you can see, I'm trying to cover as much as I can. Dorn Yellow will be very little. Okay, we're going to cover this part here. Okay, and I'm going to go cover this. And all of this, remember this is Gitz Yellow. Okay, and we're going to, here we have some flames sculpt. Okay. Going to do the other side. Again, we pick the flames. We're going to pick this part here. As I said, I will not explain how I do. We'll focus this tutorial on the flaming blade more than on the rest of the painting, because it's where the interest is coming here in this part. Okay, so, and as you can see, I'm covering quite a lot, leaving very little of the Dorn Yellow visible. The Dorn Yellow will look like almost white in contrast with the other colors. Okay, that's all for this, and now we change to Yriel Yellow. It's a little bit darker. Put this. Yriel Yellow, we are going to do an X. I'm going to cover this thing here. I'm going to cover. As you can see, it's a little bit darker than the previous yellow. Okay. And now I'm going to do the flames. But in that case, we want to leave the deeper recesses with the previous color. So we have to be a little bit more careful. Okay. Here we have we do the same on the other side. I think I missed this thing. Okay. I'm going to pick these two type of, these are like the things that bring the energy to the shot. We'll do this whiter later on. Okay. And now I'm going to apply on the flames. Okay, so you can see now I'm covering just all the flames with this Yriel Yellow. It's a little bit more orangey, as I said. The next step will be to use the Wagon Bright. So fire the Wagon Bright, sorry. Okay. I will use now Fire the Wagon Bright. let's go to the other side first. Sorry that put my hands again in the middle. So I'm going to start from here. This transition is going to be stronger. Okay, and this is the one that will start making to look more fiery. I keep just the Yriel Yellow next, so I can apply this a little bit, soften. Okay, we'll keep this lighter, and we are going to apply this on the flames. We'll keep quite. I will not go too dark on this sword. I want to give the sensation that it's really a hot fire. So hot fire should be more on the white spot. I'm thinking now that you can also do like maybe in bluish colors. I'm thinking like gas fire. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, very dilute. Take a little bit of yellow. Okay, let's do the other side. I don't know if the light is too strong. I hope this can be seen. A little bit of yellow. We are going to apply the orange here. Remember, this is Fire Dragon Pride, what I am playing now. Fire Dragon Pride. So, always when you want to paint sources of light, like fire, lights, energy, plasma things, all these type of things, we want to paint that like if they have a glowing light inside, you have to do the reverse highlighting. So you have to go darker inside and lighter. So darker, sorry, and lighter inside and darker on the more exposed parts, like I'm doing here on this shot. Okay. We'll do some more of this here. Okay. Here it's too thick. So what we can do if this happens, they come back with Yriel Yellow. And I clean up a little bit. Okay. Next, we're going to use the next orange, and this is going to be the 12 layer orange. This one I will play just very little here. This when we start doing the tips of the fire. In that case we leave some red ones, some of the previous orange exposed as well. Okay, as you can see, it's more or less repeating the same type of routine, but each time leaving more of the previous layers, going more to the extreme of the fire. And as you think that in some cases, it's, for example here, even here I will apply a little bit of white wagon bright. It makes no sense to leave this yellow here. Right? This is like a flame. Layer orange. Again, here in this recess, I make sure that around I apply the first layer orange, and then inside we are going to apply fried wagon bright. Okay. Okay. On these flames, I don't want yellow. I want really the yellow to remain mainly on the blade. And I apply a little bit of tall orange, tallest layer orange. Okay. Next, I'm going to use Wild Rider Red. Again, less quantity than before. Just as you can see, I'm just touching the different tips. There's really a very small quantity now. Okay. This big flame now poke a little bit more. That's all. We keep adding darker colors, and now we go to Evil Sunz Scarlett. So we are now really in the real red. The previous one is a little bit orangey, but this is completely red, carmine red. Okay, no more than that. And what we are going to use next is Khorne Red, and this will go just on the most extreme tips. As you can see, this gives really a dark color. Okay, but this here we're not finished. I'm going back now to Dorn Yellow, and we're going to do one thing with Dorn Yellow. I'm going to do it first in this side. It's very thin. I'm going to do something like that. Okay, like adding very bright points. Okay, I will do the same on the other side. Okay. Now we are going to finish with the thing. I will eliminate here the right point from this thing. Okay, we'll do the same here. Keep this like energy collectors. And then the energy, I guess they are the inducers or something like that, ones that give the energy to the blade. And I will finalize with white, and I will do these tips of the see if I'm still in camera. Okay, to make this really bright. We can add a little bit white here. Okay, and a little bit of white here as well to make the bottom really bright. Add a little bit more of Dorn on the top of this part. Okay. And this go if I do the flaming. So this is my flaming sword for Roboute Gulliman. Let me see if I can focus in a little bit. I remove this pause and I focus in. Just move the camera a little bit to show you better the flames. If I go inside of the light, it's too bright, so I have to go a little bit out of the light. Let me see if I can show you better. So this is how it looks like. The sword, once this is done, let me show the other side, maybe it's going to be easier. Again, too much light and it's overexposing the colors. Let's see if I can focus here. It's too much light here. So this is how it looks like. Okay, it's not focusing on the sword. But yeah, this is how I will do the sword for Roboute Gulliman. So let me see if I can find a better position. So here we have a better, I guess, better image of the sword. So this is how I do like. It looks more yellow in camera than in real life. I hope once I do the how it's called this, the showcase, you will see better the result. But this is the sword. If we go closer, you can see better. It's much orangey. The light of the painting table is not the best to do this video, but I hope you find this tutorial interesting. Please leave in the comments below what do you think, and this will finalize the painting on the painting tutorials on the Roboute Gulliman. So I will I will finalize here the tutorials, and soon you will see the showcase with the final results, and I expect better images of the sword. That's all for now. As usual, leave the comment below, give a like if you have liked this tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.